Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 5th of April to the 7th of April 2020. And this is for you coming from Sagittarius. First, let me show you my email address. Here it is. And if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, and that will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most of all, looking at your palms. I'll use your palms to also help the reading. And so I will give you also how to formulate your lucky lottery numbers. And I will show you how to reach the supernatural energy. We'll talk about that later. Sunday, the 5th of April, for you coming from Sagittarius, is going to be a difficult day, let me tell you. You cannot afford to expose yourself to any kind of risk, whether physical risk, financial risk, emotional risk. Everything can go very wrong. And you can even run foul of the law if you take the risk of being daring in doing things. So say less and do less in the morning, afternoon periods. Don't want to take charge. And watch out if you expose yourself to risk, it could also mean the physical illness kind of risk. So play very safe and tell yourself, whoever you are with, don't start to argue, don't criticize. Go slow in speech and action. Let the hours pass of the morning and afternoon. Try to do that without annoying anybody or irritating anybody. Because if you do, the retaliation will take place and long term problems will start to seep in. Whether you talk to your people of work or business, or whether it's the people you love in the family, or is it the romance you're chasing, don't, because you're going to attract failure. Evening and nightfall, now planets become very impulsive and they make you impulsive. So throughout the whole day, hastiness, impatience, impulsiveness will be seen. And during the evening time, it'll also make you very aggressive in your approach to things, very rebellious as well. You don't want to be out. Better to be the safety of your own home. You could expose yourself to any kinds of problems most unexpectedly and very suddenly. So play safe evening, nightfall. Be in the safety of your own home. Be with the people who love you and who can look after you. Monday, the 6th of April. Well, what's happening in the morning, afternoon is that you are not on the same wavelength as other people. You are being acting differently. These planets want to put a wedge between you and other people. So don't use words which somehow upset other people. Don't show actions which are not good. Present yourself in the best, nicest way in the morning, afternoon. Don't be too expectant. You'll do a much better job that way. Evening nightfall turns nasty. And be careful, evening nightfall. What you say and what you do, it just will rebound against you. It'll create enemies. And don't expose yourself to risk evening nightfall. You could catch something you wish you did not catch. And you'll have to worry that exposure to risk, whether verbal, whether physical, whether financial, is all there in the evening nightfall period. Don't want to make agreements either. Play safe. Do little. Read a book. Think of what the plans you want to do. Do that way would be better. Tuesday, the 7th of April. Now, this is a wonderful morning and afternoon. You are going to be inspired, inspired for business, inspired in a most creative way. The planets of internet are all over there. So go onto the internet and tell yourself you'll get ideas, you'll make contacts, you'll make plans, where to work in the world, where to go. Formulate all that. There's going to be a lot of good things coming to you from the internet or even from other ways of communication. Communicate with whoever you want, ask favors. Evening, nightfall, I'm not so happy with because these are the same planets who don't put you on the same wavelength as people. So move away from the company you are with people you don't like. And if you don't have to be out, why bother? Play safe and stay home in these difficult times. Stay away because evening, nightfall, you're not going to gain anything. Be with the people you love and just stay home and play safe. Wednesday, the 8th of April, morning and afternoon, very gloomy because nothing's happening. Plans are delayed, plans are postponed, they are cancelled. You are disappointed. So don't be too expectant in the morning, afternoon. Cotton down to what you have to do. If you can go to work, then just work hard. If you cannot go to work, do it from your home. Follow the rules that we are all undergoing. It's a lockdown. So you're going to be unhappy with what you can't achieve. No point pushing these planets. They'll just remain that way. You have to go slow with these planets. So take your time, and patience is the key word. Don't bring up problems of the past either wherever you are. Evening and nightfall turns very inspirational and very lucky. Again, the internet planets are there, so use the internet planets to get whatever you would want to do, job wise to improve, business to improve, make the contacts all over the world. You will be inspired what you write, inspired what you say in any way of communication as well in the evening nightfall period. And if you are able to go out, then go out and meet people who can help you. Thursday, the 9th of April, is going to be very lucky in the morning, afternoon. Planets of determination are there. So they're determined to get you what you want. And that could be again on the internet or through the phone or through any other means. If you cannot be out, you can conduct whatever you want in this morning and afternoon in your own way of communication. These are very determined planets to help you to get what you want. So take the trouble to connect to people who can help you. That would be the key word. One or two of these planets make you daring as well. Don't be daring. Don't expose yourself to risk of any kind if you have to be out. Evening and nightfall, I don't like these planets. They're moving very slow. So whatever plans you make evening, nightfall, you're going to have interruptions or cancellations or postpones, frustration. That's the key word for evening, nightfall period. So expect less and do less. Try to formulate your plans yourself. Working with anybody is not going to go too well. So why bother to expose yourself to risk? And also bad news from the past may come. Friday, the 10th of April, you're having 24 hours of good luck. Friday, the 10th of April. And you're going to be very lucky in the morning, afternoon period. And you're going to have tremendous contacts that you can make. You don't have to be out physically. You can do them on the internet. You can do them on WhatsApp. You can do that for your business. You can do that for your place of work. Well, your aura is shining. What you say and do is going to be having the originality of ideas. So show that off in one way or another. Be creative, and you're going to be very creative in the morning, afternoon. One of these planets may make you a little bit arrogant. Try not to show that. I like your evening nightfall as well. Success story can be there in the evening nightfall. People you meet, and you don't have to meet them physically if you can't. Meet them on the internet. Meet them on the WhatsApp. Meet them in any way of communication. Your energies are superly high in this Friday, the 10th of April. Make use of the evening nightfall in every way you want. Show the love and the comfort with the people you love. The bonding will be just wonderful. Now we'll go to Saturday, the 11th of April. And again, you've got 24 hours of good luck. So it's going to be a wonderful, blissful, happy, content morning and afternoon period. The planets of emotions are all there. Togetherness is all there. The ability to even find a romance, and even if you can't do it physically on the internet or make that contact through the phone, all that is possible. Your imagination is going to be very ripe. So you're going to be very lucky in the morning, afternoon. Use your imaginative ways how to get around the connection part. Don't take risk though of going out. Evening and nightfall, you're also very lucky. But to go out again, I would say think twice, because these planets of the evening nightfall can make you take risk, and you don't want that. Well, the planets of evening nightfall give you the leadership role. So you can apply the leadership role and communicate to the people you work with or do business with, or the one that you want to chase for the romance. You can do that on the WhatsApp, on the internet, or any other way. It's all very possible. Your aura will be felt even by people that you speak to on the internet. So do all that. It's a way of promoting yourself in the evening, nightfall, or throughout the whole day. It's all very possible, and it will bring dividends for you. Well, this 90-minute session that I speak to you, it will cost you USD $50, and it will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And with all this information, I'll help you get your next 9 years perfectly under your control, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And I'll give you your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and a lot of information. Most of all, I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy within you. Some call it the spirit, some call it the soul, some call it the guide. It's there. How do we connect to it? And I'll show you how to do that. And so that you can be better than the rest. And in these next 9 years, I'll give you a lot of information, age by age, calendar year by calendar year as well. So here's my email again if you missed it earlier part. And send me that email and let's get cracking on this. I wish you a good week. Look after yourself. Play safe. Thank you and goodbye.